Hello there. Long time no see. My apologies for not streaming at all last week. I had a bit of the mind goblins all week last week, but I've those have gotten a lot or have improved quite a bit. And I would have streamed on Monday. However, up here in Canada, it was Thanksgiving, so I was spending a lot of time with my family, and I didn't have a chance. So I decided, why not randomly throw a Wednesday stream in, just to make up for it. I know it's not my usual day, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. And last time, we, had some struggles over in Drift Vale. And a little bit of more heavier more heavier, like, themes playing out in a story for a Pokemon games. But we made our way through that and ended up over in Mistralton City, which is where we shall be picking up. I hope everybody's week's been going well so far. And if anything exciting's happened. How's everybody doing on this hump day? And yeah, I know I don't need to apologize for mental goblins because they just happen. But felt bad I couldn't stream all last week. And as for Monday, was just no time to do it. But anyway, I'll get started here. Oh, and just as a bit of a... Oh, your day's going okay? Well, that's good. Better than... We like the okays, at least. Now I just have to remember how I have these controls set up. It's been a little bit. My brain's on Time Stranger time. So I just wanted to show that off camera, or off stream I should say, I got everybody in the party to around level 32, 33. Because at that point we were quite under level. And I wanted to get everybody to at least a decent spot. Oh, and Prettier has evolved into Stoutland. Reached its final form at level 32. We got Big Doggo now. And because of the training I did, there was a cutscene that appears around here. Or I guess there's a dialogue that appears around here where you meet the gym leader of this town and the father, Professor Juniper. And And what ends up happening is they tell you you can't challenge the gym until you go to Celestial Tower to check on a sick Pokemon. So that's where we're gonna start off by doing. Which is up here in the lovely little route full of tall grass. I forgot to switch my party around a little bit. I didn't want to start, or didn't want to lead off with the Fungus. Oh boy. Starting off with that kind of RNG, are we, game? I see you. Also, as you can see, at least I hope you can see it, I hope it's popping up on the stream, that I decided to switch my outfit for the day. Go back to my roots, because it's Spooky Month. It's showing good. I didn't really check on the gameplay screen beforehand if it was popping up properly. Forgot to do that. Oops. But it's working, so that's good. Azula! Hello! Yes, we will give them the chair! Oh. I also added that one. recently. Can we get a shout out from the model mama? Thank you, Gracie. You were already on that. I'm doing good. How's the flops? Had a bit of a rough week last week, but I'm doing much better than that, or much better now. So, you doing good? That's glad to hear it. You know, fair point, Crazy. That's a fair point. You're resuming, though. Also, to be fair, I didn't know if you were distracted with or AFK or anything. That's why I mentioned it. Ay, I'm already getting thirsty. We just started. Oh boy. Here we go with the encounter rates being ridiculous again. Good to see yous. Even though I was not in the mood for doing much last week, I did miss it, so seeing everybody again feels good. I don't know why I would trade a Moldor for an Emolga. Do the other way around. Trading a Molga for a Moldor so I can get a Gigalith. Oh dear. I forgot there were NPCs that did this. Well, time to do a rotation battle against my will. This is just not going very well for me. Oof. Got out of that at least. I'm gonna have to go back and heal again, but that's okay. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I guess that helps in a way, because it'll actually get me to wake up. But Go Back is evolving. Go back, I want to be monkey! Excuse me. I don't know, I always seem to get an encounter immediately after going into the grass to try to get something. Okay. Let's clip this bird's wings and move on. Discord, didn't you have an update yesterday? Why do I see another green arrow? a bit annoying. Get him, doggo! Celestial Tower, a place of rest for innocent spirits. Okay, let's see. Heal up a little bit. Nice, a hyper potion. That's trainers typically do engage in the Pokemon battle when they meet. Blah. Oh no. Paralyzed is actually kind of annoying. Oh, okay. No worries. Oh, okay. I gotcha. When duty calls. Do you answer? How on earth is my Scraggy faster than anything? That's shocking. PM61 Will-O-Wisp. Now that I got their Manatan going around here, I want to see if I can get anything into it. Oh, I can learn Bulldoze. And of course, a tower filled with gravestones that has wild encounter ghosts in it. It really is just gonna sit here and use defense grill over and over on me, isn't it? Oh boy. This thing's gonna be a nuisance. Be the perfect turn to get a crit here, game. But you're not gonna do it. Well, we're wearing it down slowly. not prepared for it to randomly go for an amnesia. Oh well. It's not doing much to me, so... Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. Up, back. Hello. I still don't understand why this was not a Love Disc evolution. Oh, you gotta head out in 45 minutes to an hour? Gotta take care of stuff, or...? I see. No worries. Doo-doo-doo. Yay for the full heal. Hey, it's actually super nice right now. And 3 steps later, I get an encounter. Come on. Oh, you forgot to do something while on Nikki, huh? Oops. Ah. They they play the game too? I did not know that. That's cool. Oh, wow. Oh boy, this Swoobat is so annoying! Oh my goodness. That stunk. Yeah, probably not a bad idea to do that while you're thinking about it. Gonna attempt to get back to the nurse stop and downstairs for a full heal. Well, we have incoming ads in a few minutes. Those are set up so that we don't have to deal with pre-rolls. I would like to get to the next floor before the ads so I can be ready for whenever those are done, but these random encounters are being a pain in my backside. I'm gonna wait till ads are done, since they're about to start, before continuing this particular line of dialogue here. I didn't think we were this close to them popping up. Oh, you came. Thank you. Alright. Oh, those started up immediately after the countdown that time. That's new. There's usually like a little bit of a pause in between that. But how's everybody doing today? And anybody got any plans? Since we're sitting here just waiting and hanging out and chilling. But if you need to get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, get a drink, feel free to do so. You got time. I actually needed to throw in a hydrate there myself. At least a little bit of one, just because my throat's getting dry from talking as much as I have been for the last hour. Because I'm not used to it. Despite doing this a decent amount. Oh, that's what you're doing, loading up the old mattress. I see. Oh, and then Borger. Yeah, we love getting Borger. I'm planning on having spaghetti for supper tonight. Oh, you've been doing too well on cutting back on the red meats? What do you mean by that? You having some issues in the other direction that compared to what you've been dealing with? Oh, and we are back from Adland. Oh, low iron. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, considering how much you've been cutting back on them. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry though, it's fine now. I gave it a max revive, then it felt better and flew away. Skyla, you know max revives are for KO'd Pokemon, right? That's more than just hurt. Hehe. Don't I have great eyesight? I can't relate. My eyesight's terrible. No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you've come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Be gone, bot! Also, the character of a person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. The sound of the blah blah blah. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. What a pretty sound. Ayumi, you are a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of Mistralton's Pokemon Gym. I use flying-type Pokemon. When you're ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. He said that even with increasing my red meat intake, it would take a while to get the iron back to where it should be. Unless I started taking an iron supplement for a while. Wow! That is an impressive reduction in red meat. To get to that point. Where your iron's low enough for that to be the case? Shit. I would absolutely love to know how I'm 5 badges into the game and I have yet to pick up a single Repel. Ooh, TM65 Shadow Claw. Not sure who that could go on, but we'll see. That'll be good variety. Oh, nobody can learn it. That's a bummer. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Fair. You want to avoid getting to the point where you're dangerously low on the iron. I guess now you just have an excuse to have more red meat. You're level 36 now, I can take that off. Yeah, more than you've been having, but you don't want to go overboard either. Gotta make sure to moderate it, to some degree. Yes. It's not always easy to do when it comes to food. It's hard to know how much is the right amount and how much isn't. Ay, game. Can we have some level of balance in the RNG? I'm just taking that as a big fat fucking nope. Fine, fine. You wanna play like that? That's like me with dairy. Or tomatoes. Yeah, I still say fuck it, because I mean, to be fair, what I deal with is not the same. The gout's much more concerning. Just a tummy issue for a few hours. I thought there was a hidden item. Or, oh, I guess it's over there. It was further down. TM for Skydrop. An incredibly broken TM in this game. And I don't mean it's overpowered, I mean it's actually broken. Time for the least safe gym in the history of Pokemon. Who thought it was okay for people to have to fire themselves out of cannons in a tiny confined space like this with like no netting, no padding? Nothing to keep them from just breaking their bodies upon hitting the ground. You know, I can totally see that. Oh no. Darn outside assaulting your nose. Hello, hun. Oh. Allergies. Rude. It goes okay. I was just complaining about how unsafe this gym is in terms of logic. Dang. Now I need to... Now I kind of want to stream, like... one of the mana games at some point. Yeah, because Crazy Met referenced the canon in the Mana series, because I was talking about the canons in here. Maybe at some point I'll do Trials of Mana. Oh no. A recent brutal bio break. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Stinky. Oops, I went the wrong way. I think I did. Derp derp. Yeah, I don't know about Visions. I've only played the demo and didn't get to a point where that's actually a thing. So it might appear in that game too. I'm just not sure. I'm clearly missing something. Like a couple of hundred brain cells, but... Oh, I am dumb. I didn't see that little mat there. Oops. Sword of Mana on the GBA is pretty fun. I liked it. I may have over-leveled a little bit, now that I'm seeing the levels of gym trainers here. For some reason I thought they were a little higher. Oh yeah, we'll get there! Once the game, or once I can get through these trainers. She is cute, but diabolical for designing this gym. And here we go. Player character is just dead. If this weren't a video game, you're just dead there. Smash your face at speed from a cannon into a giant metal wall. I think Pokemon Black and White series of games were quite interesting for things that would be able to be done to the player character. For boss time! And this is gonna be far easier than friggin' Clay was. I'm not under-leveled, I'm over-leveled. By accident. Like I thought Skyla's lowest level was 35. Oops. But the highest was 35. Oh, yeah, I went overboard. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy. Because for the first time in a while, we could fight with our full strength. You literally got to do nothing. Yeah, like, I was expecting Zebstrika to still have no issues, but being overleveled on top of that, it's like, oh dear. This is an official League Gym badge. I think it will look good on you. You got a thing, it looks like a thing. Poor Repamon getting absolutely shreked. And we get the Mighty Acrobatics TM. Also, thud. Break your legs immediately. Right after you smack your face into a wall. They may say it is for understanding one another better, but what trainers really use battles for is to compete. And they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever. I'm going to talk to your Pokemon. I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk with them than with people. Because Pokemon never tell lies. Hey, Zebstrika. It's, Zippy Zap, actually. Just tell me what kind of trainer Ayumi is. Okay, you got it. So Ayumi was born in November Town. Lives with Mom. Was given the Pokedex to start off on a journey to see the world. Still, this Zebstrika trusts you for some reason. That's good. If every person in Pokemon cared about one another like you two do, I could watch over the future of people in Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Guess this is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones. The Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of two legendary Pokemon. It is said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect a legendary dragon Pokemon in one of those stones and become its friend. That will show the world I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will hurt are the innocent Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand? Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another, like you and your Pokemon, will be separated. That does break my heart a little. You run up on Repamon, Cubamon uses Bug. Yep. Poor Repamon just getting one-shotted constantly. I forgot to take it off on Zipstring first. Whoops. Alright. So you're doing it for the money. Is that what I'm hearing? Because I totally would too. Reminds you of Ollie being like, "Did you punch me for $1 million?" Yes! So much yes. Amy, it's your mom. How you doing? Oh, you're already on Route 7. You've gone quite far. Say, how are your Pokemon? You can't get that far all by yourself, you know. It's thanks to your Pokemon Don't forget to take care of them. Am I being too serious? Well, take care. Senior Trainer Mumps, signing off. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Probably don't have anything that can currently do that, but... Oh, do what actually can already. I was thinking you would have to wait till Samurott. In that case, we'll get rid of Watergun. Rex is over. Easily exploitable means of making money in the game? Don't mind if I do. Exploitation! I'm a deck you in the schnoz. Oh look, Charon, Ayumi. Since we both hold the jet badge now, let's see which one of us is stronger. Alright. The rival time. I mean, to be fair, for like $1 million, yeah, I would deck anybody. Not like my punches are gonna hurt that much anyway. Exactly, they don't specify how hard you gotta punch them. They just make... I guess you just gotta make it a little more convincing as to it being an actual punch. I hope your nose is a snooze button, because I'm gonna jam it. That's funny. Punch me for $1 million. My whip ass would probably still be in pain. You'd only give them 100k. I'd go halvesies on it just to be extra nice. Because 500k is still a fuck ton of money. Although I would imagine probably be like weird tax things involved in a situation like that. Also, old man just casually jumping down a cliff and being fine. If it isn't the champion, Oliver, I'm weak, so I lost. Yes, you did. And honestly, it bothers me when you call it a fine battle despite that. Oh, honestly, Charon. Just accept the compliment without the stinging remark. I've asked you this before, but what do you plan to do after becoming strong? If I get strong and become the champion, that will be the reason for my existence. I want to prove that I'm really living. You remind me of Marshall. Of course, having something you want to become is important. But what is even more important is what you do with your newfound power. Anyway, take this. Here, you too. Got the HM for surf. We're surfing. If you use the move surf, you can travel over water. I shall see you again, young trainers. Don't forget about the needs of the Pokemon at your side. What I do with my power? I don't know that answer yet. First, I want to become a strong trainer, so everyone will acknowledge that power. I mean, next time I will win. Nah, no you won't, Sharon. You'll never beat me. Surfing USA. Now I'm just thinking of cruising USA. Tiger dance. Yeah, okay. Take care, Crazy. Thanks for stopping by. Do watch me fine. Oops. Might not be fine if I accidentally awkward that when I didn't mean to. Duat evolved into Samurai! Yay! He's trying to learn Slash. No thank you! Now that Doggo is starting to fall behind, let's try to get it some extra levels over here. Won't take long to get Samurott caught up with everybody else. Oh, Ayumi. What a surprise seeing you here while I was inspecting Twist Mountain. The two of you seem a bit more rugged than the last time I saw you. A little bit, anyway. Is that so? By the by, you folks seen that Team Plasma crowd lately? After all the trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. But we've got no clue where they are. It's like they're hiding under a rock. Well, not much to do, but wait for them to move. Anyway, or anyhow. This is none of your concern. Squirts like the two of you should just enjoy traveling with your Pokemon. This mountain's a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you just leave this here path. Well, better you just see it yourself, instead of listening to me yammer. Seeing you, Sprouts. Feel free to train yourselves on Mon Mountain, for as long as you like. Yes, Samurott, let's go! I thought he was going to get us involved in all that bother again. So I was bracing myself before I knew it. I'm going in first, but I'll be seeing you. If we came in here during the winter, this place would have been super easy. Because all this would be filled up with snow and we could just cheese the path. However, because it's summer in-game right now, we have to take the long way. Also, one thing I've noticed about my playstyle with this particular game is I never, ever pick up a Psychic or Flying type. Which gives me problems with the fighting types. Although All Might in monkey form go burr. Let's see if I can even remember my way through here easily. Well, that didn't go as planned. Well, let's bring out Samurott. Also, I love how Gem 5 made up the, or gave us the concept of the gems, and then those just got nerfed out of existence. Eventually. Six turns in a row! Are you shitting me, game? Wow! That's what? 4 50% chances and 2 30% chances? All back to back to back? The RNG on that was just disgusting. Oh. Well, we made it out somehow. Ads upcoming in a few minutes, folks. And I will pause gameplay during ads so that nobody misses out on anything once they get started. Just a little bit lighter. Clearly my hand is falling asleep on me the way I was laying in position. Oi. Still have a bit of a ways to ways to go within this cave here. It didn't pop up instantly this time. It was still weird. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna sit here. Pause action for the next 3 minutes while ads run away. Yes. How goes now, everybody? You need to get yourself a drink. Now's a great time to do so. Use the washroom. Get a snack, stretch. You got plenty of time. It looks like ads are over, so let's get back to business. We got a big old brown mole to deal with. Who just decided to crit me. No, I will not make a low-hanging... I will not make a joke about a PP up. It's too low-hanging. Oh. It's gonna be one of these instances, is it? I just can't get into a door. Alright. Oh dear. Just get off the bike so I can get into the door easier. That was incorrect. Go up this way. Where that goes. Oops. Did not mean to buy fresh water. I meant to buy lemonade. Skip a few of these while I'm here. Hello, Yumi. How is Scarky? Ah, this Scarky is really taking a shine to you. The Pokédex is important, but time spent having fun together is also important. Say, I just had a thought. Have you heard of the Dragon Spiral Tavern? Really? Quite impressive. Okay, give the story a listen. Dragon Spiral Tower is said to be the Unova region's oldest building. Stories say that it's the place where legendary Pokemon came to life, or where they remain in deep slumber. I know it's just past Esther City, but that's all I know about it. That's all anyone knows, because no one has entered or ever been inside. My daughter has wanted to investigate the tower for a long time. What? There's something I don't know? That kind of feeling is pure adventure. And I'm not too old for some adventuring. Anyway, away I go to have a look at the Dragon Spiral Tower. Catch you later. I can't even see where I am, game. But apparently I got an encounter. And I can't run. Oh no. Oh no. Ay ay ay. Oh. Blue Striker should be able to flee from a Alpha Node, I would hope. Alright. I will most likely be ending stream after getting the next gym badge. I know it'll be a bit shorter, most likely, but... Or I might not even go that long, I'm not sure at this point. I had to make sure I was in the right town to decide on what I was going to do for ending stream, but yeah, we will beat the gym. Shouldn't take long. And it is an unusual streaming day for me, so I feel like a shorter stream's not a bad idea. I also do need to eat. I have not actually had any food yet. Yeah, understandable with that. Allergies kinda suck. Yeah, I will be eating soon. Once stream is done. I don't need a hyper potion. That's a bit excessive for what I need to heal. Another reason why I feel like cutting this one a little short is I don't want the next one to be extremely short. So if I do 2 badges here, and then the next one finish up the game, I feel like that'll be a good way to split that. I should be able to beat the rest of the game after that on the next stream. Or at least the rest of the main game. I may do the, post-game stuff. I'm not sure on that yet. But I will definitely let you know if I have decided on doing that or not. Excuse me. I'm impressed that ice cream survived back to the face, even though it did have an acid armor on. Scraggy is evolving! Let's go! Yeah! Getting a Scrafty! Time to go punk rock. Scrafty is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation. Something about the combination of fighting and dark, combined with, like, just what Scrafty is. I just really enjoy it. It's a punk rock lizard. That's just kind of cool. Oh yeah, Toxtricity is really nice too. Interesting that it got multiple forms too, technically. I can't remember which one's which, so... But I'm trying to remember which one is the one I actually like more. Yeah, I can't remember which one's which at all, so... Brain is not braining. Brain is clearly not braining because I went for Bulldoze when I meant to Fire Punch. More boss time. Can this boss stand up to the power of the power of All Might in a monkey form? Okay, that was the most overkill I could have gone with right there. Cryogonal has terrible defense. I used a Sheer Force boosted Flare Blitz from Darmanitan. And a crit. That poor Snowflake. And the answer of if Bryson can stand up to the might of Monkey Might, it's clearly no. Monkey Might duo too strong. You got a thing, it looks like a thing. Go back, I want to be Monkey! Yeah, that's why I named it that, honestly. Speaking of Frost Brat, before we head out... Oh, nothing can learn it. I was hoping you what could. Would have been nice to have that for dragons. Oh well. And with that, we're gonna call the stream here.
You were such a good girl.
No, I'm not. I'm a bad girl. I stink you. No, not good. No, 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 no. That's illegal. Oh, dang it. That's it. I am gonna try to find a freaking sound alert or a blurb for movie or Mortal Kombat 1 movie Shang Tsung. Your soul is mine. Yes. Thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody here has a great rest of their day or evening, whatever time zone it is for you. And we will just give me a minute here to load up to see who we can find as a raid target. Yeah, it is a bit odd that wouldn't be that many people alive today. I do see a few that I'm tempted to go for. Or maybe a couple. I do see a couple that I could raid, like Yukishima Fox is. Or she was around at some point. Is she still here? Oh, never mind. on that one. Can't find her. Thought she was live. Yeah, I'm not sure at this point. Think actually I have decided on a raid target. I'm gonna raid Jack Spade VT, who is currently playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. They're an old pal. Or so there's the raid messages. First one if you are not subscribed. Second one you can use if you are, but if you prefer to use the first one and you are subscribed, feel free to use whichever one you wish. And I will hopefully also be streaming again on Friday at the usual time. Get back into that normal string of things. It was just this week I couldn't do Monday, so. And again, thank you all for coming. Oh, jeez. Let me make sure I don't mess this silly up. Thank y'all for coming, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all again on Friday. Bye-bye, y'all.